Is this thing on? Hello everyone. Hello everyone. This looks nice. Okay. Double check with the page on Twitch. Let's see that. Looks good. Advanced video stats. Yes. Yeah, this looks mostly fine. Very well. So here we are, ready to create a character. Oh, I have to test the stopwatch because I'm really curious. I haven't used this character creator in a long time, and I'm really curious how long it takes me to develop the character while creating it, like building it rules-wise and story-wise together in one go. How long will it take? So I have a stopwatch. Let's start this thing. Testing. This seems... Oh no, it works. Oh, right. All right. Okay. 10 seconds. And I love that it's totally exaggerating the precision of this thing. It looks... It's alluding to Star Trek technobabble, I think. Stop, pause, and reset. Does it stop though? Yes, it stops. And reset. And it does. That's just stream lag. Okay, excellent. How does the window look? It looks fine. Okay, so I think the description is all right. I think I posted it on Twitter. It's fine. I might just post it to the Discord of a friend as well. Sometimes people really appreciate when I post there. Right. Okay, that worked. And I guess I am in business with this. Without further ado, starting the stopwatch and diving in now. Characters and Starships or Talents Overview. I want the Characters and Starship tool. Select sources. Ask your GM which are available. I guess if I know the guy, he's my brother. Like select all. It's fine. And we want to be next generation or later, I think. Though technically that's still up for debate for the session 0 on Friday. But I assume it will be going in this direction from a timeline tech level standpoint. Starfleet personnel, please. And I know I'm going to play a Romulan if I change the character. So we're going to pick up Romulan. They have advantages in control, fitness, and reason, so I can be a smart person and a fit person with this Romulan baseline. Let's select this. These are the bonuses. There's no way to change this. No, it's not. There's no way. Okay, and it tells me a bit about the Romulans, that they are violent and emotional and descendant from the Vulcans and so on. I don't want to click the allow cross-species talents button just yet, because we have never talked about this. And maybe for the second character I get to play in this system, it might be okay to restrict myself to typical things. Okay. Your unarmed strike attack has the vicious 1 damage effect. I think the Romulan might get in a barb roll. Mean right hook is a security-based talent. And field medicine is when attempting a medicine task, you may ignore any increase in difficulty for working without the proper tools. In my mind, the Romulans are quite technically minded, and I don't see this guy as a particularly competent medic, so I'm going to let that go. I will pick up the mean right hook, though. How many can I take? Talents? Is there a limit? Of course, but what is the limit? Mm. 1. I can pick 1 talent for this section of the character creator. Okay, that's fine by me. I will pick the mean right hook because I just imagine this guy getting into trouble into fist fights. Environment, and it says, regardless of species, we come from many places, many worlds. I could be born on a starship or a base. This is really interesting. Let's roll. Okay, I was born on a busy colony. The character comes from one of the culture's oldest and more prosperous colonies, which may be another world within their home system, or one of the first worlds colonized. Fiercely independent. Mhm. Oh, I can enhance 1 attribute by 1 point, I think. Daring, yeah, that fits the guy. Presence, though, I really like the combination of a person that is emotional and violent, but also has a high charisma, like to impress people with. I think presence. Let's pick presence here. And the discipline, select 1. I'm not going for science because my Vulcan character is the science specialist. I could imagine command and security. Command is like leadership, and security is used for combat and other security applications, like breaking in or some things like that. Rigging stuff to open and so on. I guess I'll go with security. I have to check if I even get to see chat messages. I mean, no, it's fine. I would see you. If you would text in the chat, I would see you. Value. This value should reflect the environment and the culture the character was raised within. This is a good opportunity to consider how the character views their own culture and how they connect or not to the philosophies and tradition of their people. The value. The environment and the culture. So if I was on a busy colony, so what if I have an idea? Let's put learn how to fend by yourself so you can teach others. Why not? So the colony was maybe busy, and it was not a lot of time to spend time with my character here. And what he learned is if you can do something by yourself, you can also teach it and help others. That sounds like quite a healthy thing that could come out of this situation. Let's go to upbringing. The nature of a person's family and their surroundings as they grew up can have a massive impact upon them, and whether they accept this influence or rebel against it, it will shape the rest of their lives. Either select or roll your upbringing. I would like to select it. Rural. I imagine this. Like this colony where everyone has to gather and farm, and everyone is busy just to scrape by. Uh, Certainly not artistic and creative, certainly not business or trade. Diplomacy is an option, and politics, because Romulans are known for their intrigue stuff? Starfleet. So why is this here? It's So it means people who are who live on ships and stations. Like Wesley Crusher, prime example, right? Okay. I think it's not really spectacular, but I think I have to go with agriculture or diplomacy. What if there was it was a colony and maybe also a rural agricultural colony, but my character was a son of a leader, and then I could pick up and I still get security. I get reason. So if I rebel against it, if I accept the upbringing, I get presence and control. If I rebel against it, I get reason and fitness. So I would love to not rebel, um, but just deal with it, right? So I will select diplomacy and politics and accept. Yeah. Oh, there's the toggle. Okay, wonderful. I can select one. I already have one in security. I could use one in con for flying ships and stuff, or command. So command would maybe would be more a direct impact on the character from his father or mother, and con could be useful just in the heat of adventuring, right? Maybe command. Hmm. I would love to go for command, and then you get the conflict that I imagined, that my currently first officer on board the ship would get his own command, right? And then my character could move in at the lowest tier of the hierarchy on the bridge. So like it's a total inversal of what I did. I was the second in command, and now I'm the last the last in command. Okay, I go with command because he wants to order people around, but he's not in. He doesn't have the rank, the authority to do it. So. Talent, advisor, command. Whenever you assist another character using your command discipline, the character being assisted may This is fine. I'll take it. Do I have more? Nope, I just get one. So I will use this advisor. There are many things I could take. Endless, endless. I could be bold while piloting. And you buy my no. I want to have talents that interact with my other players. That's what I want. So yeah. Focus. The character's focus should relate to the character's preferred way of applying their skills. Now, suggestions. Debate, diplomacy, espionage, interrogation, law, Starfleet protocol. The focus should relate the way of applying their skills. So I just want him to be raw, like full of energy and maybe impulsive. So is brash the word? Is that the word I'm looking for? I might be brash youth. Yeah. The German translation is dreist, spröde, frech. I like it. That's too general. it won't work in game because I can use it with everything, right? So I have to narrow it down a bit. Mit Hoofdvertwang, do we say in Switzerland. Um, Head first into conflict. Let's put it this way. So head first, you can do everything. You can do everything in a brash manner, but if you enter every conflict head first, it's going to create tension and also flesh out the character more. Starfleet Academy, next step. The years spent at Starfleet Academy, memorable and definitive of an officer's life, shaping the direction, blah blah. No, I don't want an enlisted character. This is however either select or roll your academy track. I think I want him to be on the officer track. And I would love to see him on the command track. So ship operations have majoring in con, and command track would be another bonus to command. Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. I don't want anything that's sciencey or medical, so I could also go for operations because it's engineering and security. No, let's go with command. The command track is for those cadets who aspire to command their own starship someday. Yeah, that is ambitious, right? Focus on leadership, interpersonal skills, crisis situations, protocol and procedures, starship operations. Yeah, we need to know everything, right? And it's also captains in the Star Trek series are always super competent. Yeah, why not? Control daring 7. So insight is low and daring is low. And I think daring cannot be low for this character, so I'm going to put at least 1 point in there. Another point in presence and maybe another point in daring. So I have a control of 9. My best discipline is presence, which is interpersonal skills. And I want to major, if I major in command, it's going to be a lot, right? That's weird. So they swap places, right? If I put command, I can add 1 to con. Can select 2 to add 1. Alright. I think I want command, but I want to also be able to pilot the ship. I also want to be able to engineer on board of the ship. And security that would put my security at 2-3. So that would make positive outcomes in fistfights. Yeah, why not? Engineering and security like this. So I don't have anything to do with science, medicine, or piloting so far, but I am on the command track and I am trained in engineering and security. It's fine. Select 3 focuses, at least 1 reflecting time at the Starfleet Academy. I want to have warp field warp drives, because Romulans have different warp drives than Starfleet. That's some lore stuff I just know by heart. So warp drives and microsingularities. Let's go with that. And another focus could be let's put warp fields singularities. Yes, that's correct. Okay. And one more. Helm operations. Sounds perfect. And I will also add Starfleet protocols, I think. So I can quote the protocol. I can use the protocols to make brash decisions. And another talent. I don't want to be bold. Augmented ability. You gain the extraordinary attribute special rule from control attribute. I see. Okay, that's to increase even above the normal limit. I won't need that. Oh, upon assisting a character making an attack, using either the assist task, the direct task, or some other means, the help character generates 1 point of bonus momentum if they succeed. So if I can communicate, I can use. That's like a kind of bardic buff in D&D, right? You get an action. You get to do something with my action. It was in D&D 4 also, not just 5e. It was 4th edition had this stuff. So I think the character is coming together well, but this list is enormous. Whenever you avoid an injury. When you spend momentum to obtain information, you may ask one additional question. So asking the game master questions in these research processes in the game that you can roll for in the game. I am lucky if I can get up to 3. Now I could buy this and get a 4th question, and it would just slow things down. Quick to action. During the first round of any combat, normal cost you may ignore the normal cost to retain the initiative. That just fits perfectly. And then there's plan of action. When an ally succeeds at a task that was made possible or had a reduced difficulty because of advantage created by the character. Okay, no, too complicated. I'm out. Ooh, the character is skilled in setting up torpedo attacks. In addition to the normal benefits of a salvo, the attack also gains the benefit of the devastating attack momentum spend. Oof. So I'm a torpedo guy. Follow my lead. So this is a way I could make the dice signal that I'm competent at command, which may then have interesting influence on the dynamic of the bridge crew, because lower rank, high ability. How do you deal with that? Okay. I think follow my lead fits best. And neural interface was also interesting with directly interfacing with the computer. There are good talents in here, but I think follow my lead is what I want. And another value, which should reflect the time at the academy. Sometimes violence is deserved, but less constructive than the alternative. I think if you know how to punch people, you will have to learn that punching people is not always the solution. Sometimes violence is deserved, but less constructive than an alternative, let's put it that way. And we go to career. Quick checkup, we are 21 minutes into the character creation. At this stage, you have to choose a character career. Are you a young officer fresh out of the academy? Yeah, that's what I wanted. Select. And I want to be the young officer with the untapped potential talent. That's exactly what I wanted, and I picked that. And a young officer's value, the inexperience and naivety in some way. This character is defined by their potential more than their skill, their raw talent, and their expectations of what the universe is like have not yet been tempered by reality. And the value would be I will punch. Inexperience and naivety, so they had it coming. So it's like the stupidest explanation for violence is like, well, you messed up, so let's just read up on untapped potential. The character's inexperienced but talented with a bright future. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The character cannot gain any higher rank than Lieutenant Junior grade while they possess this talent. Yeah, I want to be Lieutenant Junior grade. That's perfect. Career event. Your career is a tapestry of events and experiences, but among this, a few will have been pivotal moments in your life. Define which moments are important and what seemed definitive to an ensign in the early 20s, maybe inconsequential. Right. Select a career event. I want to. No, I don't want anything with medicine, but death of a friend I could relate to, definitely, yeah. Negotiate a treaty, no, that's too brainy. Required to take command. This is a bit stereotypical, but I love it. It fits the character. Mm. Conflict with a hostile culture. Mentored. Alright, no. Transporter accident. Ooh, no. Dealing with a plague. No, that's going to be in the game, I'm sure. Called out a superior. Yes, dude, that's not in the book, and I'm not letting go of it. That's exactly what you would do. The character was placed in a situation where they had to choose between a trusted superior and their own ideals and follow the Woha superior. What did the character do? How does the character feel now? What were the repercussions, details? Was the character right? Yeah, he was right. That's the only thing I'm certain of this. So focus. Mm, Not even the captain is above the above Starfleet directives. Maybe maybe the event was even really bad the way it turned out, but it was the right thing to do. It was by the letter of the law the correct move, and maybe the captain would have deserved a bit of leeway in this matter. Hmm. I'm not sure if that focus is good, but we can look it up. And I get to select another career event. Recruited to Starfleet Intelligence. Obviously, the guy is a Romulan. You need to weaponize this. Let's do this. On a quiet day while you're on shore leave, Starfleet Intelligence, covert agent. Yeah. Moral choices. Yeah. Hmm. Depending on the mission. Ah, right. A covert skills in composure, infiltration, or persuasion. Let's put um, A real good memory, like a eidetic memory. Eidetic memory at will. That's cool, okay. Alright, this is because he just needs to walk in with the proper discipline, walk into an office, glance at screens, glance at papers or at the at data pads lying around, and he will remember everything. I think that's fine. That's perfect. Finishing touches. At this stage, your character is almost complete, needs final elements and adjustments, one last chance to customize the character before play. Yes. Adding one to fitness and insight. Disciplines. Command is at 4, that's maxed. That's why I can't put more. Let's put security is also maxed. Let's put medicine. Oh no, let's do that. Let's do con and engineering. That's perfect. It's perfect. The character receives on final value. Mr. Career events, right. A relationship, correcting the characters, another. Let's put still much to learn, but right in this case, nevertheless. Let's put it that way. I will talk about the values and focuses with the game master. I'm sure all the other players have opinions as well. So I click finish and hope nothing is crashing. Your character is finished. You can either use this reference to fill in a character sheet by hand or use the button to export it as a PDF. Yeah. So Rifix. I just want a simple names. Rifix, right. And the role your character has on the starship they service. The choice will be based on the highest disciplines. The most suitable choice. Alright, okay. I think I want to be an intelligence officer. That makes a lot of sense. That you Lieutenant Junior, great. I don't have to debate the rank. That's perfect. Okay, and there's the values. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Export to PDF, please. Yes, send anyway. Woohoo! And we are done. Stopping the timer, and it's exactly 30 minutes. Ta-da! And I have a PDF. Let's check out the PDF. It looks great. It's perfect. Should be able to show you this, right? This should be a thing. Mm, 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 mm. No, did I just delete the PDF? No, please no. Yeah, it's still here. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. This. Ah, it, okay, I can't show you the PDF, but rest assured, it's beautiful. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. Is this really not? Can I really? Is this really? Can't I open a PDF in Chrome? That's very weird, right? Or is it just me? It's just me. No, it doesn't. It doesn't really work. Hmm. Nah, this doesn't do that. Okay, I guess I would have to figure with OBS and figure out what's to have a new source. And I'm not doing this. I'm calling it. This stream is done. We had 30 minutes to create a character from scratch with reading the rules as we go and brainstorming what the character should be about. So I guess that's a success in my book. Wish you all, thank you for joining me. Wish you all a good day, good evening, good time zone whenever you are, and I'll see you next time, maybe. Bye. Bye.